are we doing?
We're putting foam on the back of the seats, on the back and the seat, and then we're going to be wrapping it in this red vinyl fabric so that it'll look nice when we paint the go-kart red. And we're also doing this to make it comfortable on your back when you go over a bump.
Well, we're going to work our way towards the corner.
Okay.
So we don't have too many wrinkles. Go, Spilo Virgo.
So I'm making the engine supports out of the 1/2-inch pipe, and what I've done is I've heated the ends with the torch and I flattened them with the anvil on the end of the vise. But I've flattened them over to one side, and I'm going to weld these down here. As I weld it down, this will give me extra height, flattening it only in one direction like that, so that I can lift the engine up over. I'm going to lift the engine up over the drive shaft. I've made 2 of those. That looks good. This one comes back a little bit. There's one. Here comes the other one. I'm just going to do these 2.
Like that? Did you pinch yourself?
Yeah.
This is a metric engine, which I don't suggest you get. You'll notice this is actually about 50 thousandths over for what we need it to be. So what I'm going to have to do is very carefully put this whole engine into the milling machine and turn this shaft down so that we can get this on. Don't buy this sort of engine. Make sure you get the engine with the shaft that fits correctly, or else you're going to have to take this next step, which is going to be kind of a drag to do, but we'll do it. Okay, doing a little math here, here's what I've come up with. The clutch ID is supposed to be 3/4 of an inch. It's actually 0.754. It's 4 thousandths larger. 3/4 of an inch would be 0.750 or 750 thousandths. Our motor shaft, as I measure it, is 0.787. So I have to take off 33 thousandths to make it so that the clutch will fit on. Actually, what I'm going to try to do is get this number real close to this number, and I'm going to take off about 18 thousandths. And the reason I'm just taking off 18 is because I have to take a shaft like this, and I have to make it smaller. So I'm going to take, when I take 18 off of this side here, I'll also be taking 18 off of that side. So I have to double it. That's 36. And I'm going to take off, I think, about 36 thousandths. I'm going to have to do it in steps and check my progress to make sure that I don't go too far, because if I go too far, then I'll have to figure out some other way to use the engine. The engine will be too small.